Hey guys, welcome to another replay by Gamer Clowns. Today I wanted to show you TD-2 for the Object 260 mission. Objectives being cause 5,000 damage to the enemy tanks and injure, destroy 3 internal modules or crew member. Now, I've been trying to complete this mission in the WTE 100 for a while, and even though I was able to cause the 5,000 damage on many occasions, I was not able to damage the modules and destroy the crews. It's just not a tank that does it frequently. And I was getting really frustrated. I figured I should maybe try to get the tanks with bigger guns. And probably the best tank for this mission would have been the British tank destroyers, like the Tortoise or maybe the Death Star. With their Hesh rounds would probably be the easiest to complete. However, I was not even close of going up that line at all. So I figured maybe the American tank destroyers will be able to help a little bit. And I did have a couple close games before this one. This is maybe my 20th game in this tank. And again, it was not really causing much damage to modules and crew member. So I was a bit lucky to be able to complete this here. And as you noticed, I think I was doing something else here. So for the first 30 seconds of the game, I wasn't moving, and then I remember that I started the game and I got back to it. So I almost missed out on completing the mission by missing on the game. Luckily, I remembered. I got back in the game, and heading to the east side here on the map. You can see already people are cursing on our team that the game is lost. That there's too many morons going in the middle. I'm trying to point that there should be some tanks on the right, and as you can see here in the beginning, I'm going to try not to push too far, knowing I'll be here all alone. But the mouse, the driver in the mouse is going to answer my, I guess, plea and turn right and come help me. So I'll follow him just so I don't leave him alone at this point. As you can see, the matchmaking hasn't been really lucky for us. The opposing team has a lot better players than we do. So even from the beginning, most people thought we're going to lose, and I wasn't sure there'll be a chance for me to complete this mission here. A lot of people also think that T30 has great armor. It actually does not. It really has hardly any armor in the hull, and the turret on the T30 is actually weaker than that of T34 and T32, and I would say even maybe the T29, especially considering the tiers of tanks that the T29 faces. So you could definitely bounce a lot more shots at those tanks than the T30, and actually most tier 10 I would say, and probably a lot of tier 9 tanks can easily penetrate this turret. I've had many times where I was penetrated just straight on the from the front of the turret without any troubles at all from the tank destroyers that have good penetration. So it's really not a safe tank to advance quickly and play aggressively, and I think this mission would most likely and easily be completed in a tank like a E3 maybe, even if not the Death Star or the British heavy tanks, because you can play more aggressively, bounce more shots, and just do more damage consistently. The WT 100 not necessarily, because it's not a tank you can just push. You really have to sit back and try to stay unspotted so that you could cause more damage in the game. Otherwise, everyone just takes shots at you, knowing it's an easy damage and they know how much damage you can do, so they try to kill you quickly. Now you can see here, thinking I have good penetration. I might be able to pen the Lova through the turret, but I'm not. Now this tank, one of the big setbacks on this tank, it has a really long reload time, which can be frustrating. And that's one of the reasons you should not maybe sometimes also play too aggressive. And as you can see here, with me and the mouse, we're able to clear the east side of the map. This also doesn't have the fastest turning turret, so as you can see here, thinking there may be a tank down here, I try to turn it before I even see a target, and I bounce into the mouse accidentally. Now he goes down into the middle. I decide to push forward, and knowing there's also potentially be a T-54 down here. And I know there's the Borsig here that I would like to finish, that we've seen earlier, me trying to aim at him. So I push on, just thinking maybe he's down here in in the valley, I'll be able to finish him off. He could cause a lot of damage to my team. We're still winning 8-7, actually. We've been doing pretty good, and most of their best players are done. Now, here's the T-54. So you're going to see I take a shot, and I'm able to hit him, back away, and he's not able to take a shot at me. I'm going to push back here, seeing that the Borsig is down there. See if I can back away and take a shot at him before he causes. Now we're losing. Now we were just winning, and we lost 3 players, I believe, and we're down 8-10. So it's not looking really good for us. And there's the Borsig backing up. I'm able to take him out, and now I decide I need to turn left. As the T-54 would probably be trying to flank me from the side, and if he gets around me, it'll be very difficult for me to keep up because of my reload time and just how slow it is. And here it is, I'm able to penetrate him, and he just hits my tracks. No damage here. You're very lucky. Now he does take a shot. Now he could probably take another shot at me here, but instead of backing away, letting him do that, I figured I'll push. That way he'll think I'm reloaded and back away. He misses. I finish him off. Now here the T-50-41 is going to be coming in, and you're going to see I'm going to realize I can't back away before he starts pounding me. So I decide I need to try to ram him, see if I can cause some damage and maybe make him miss from up close. As you can see here, he bounced or hit the tracks on one occasion on my tank and missed 2, and now just bounced another one. So the whole clip, he hasn't done any damage to me at all. I'll probably be very lucky. But the fact that me rushing him and maybe give him a bit of a scare basically caused him to miss or bounce every single shot from his clip. Now I was able to hit him. He's reloading, and as you're going to see here, I'm going to be able to reload before he's done reloading and finish him off. And as you're going to see here, I am going to be only about 180 damage away from doing one of my primary conditions, completing one of my primary conditions. You're going to see I'm going to push forward, but I'm going to realize that firstly I need the damage. Secondly, he's probably by our base, and as you can see here, like I just started capping. Now I'm going to tell our guys that I need 150 more damage to potentially finish the mission. See if they're be nice enough to maybe leave some damage on that guy for me to finish him off. More than likely they wouldn't have if they had the chance. But as you're going to see, from 1412 very quickly, the object 704 is going to finish the IS-3, make it 14-3. Now the mouse on our team is agreeing with me. He says he looks like he's going to help me complete the mission. Maybe he should have stayed back a little bit, but he's pushing forward to spot the object 704, and I think the object probably has a lot better camo and spotting skill on the tank. You're going to see that he's going to be able to damage the mouse before he even spots him. So, well, actually, at this point, he might have been able to spot him before the object takes the shot. But you can see here, he causes damage to the mouse and goes unanswered. He remains on 1346 hit points. Now I keep pushing here. The IS-3 is telling me we should cap, but at this point, it really wouldn't have made sense because if anything happened, there might not be enough time for us to head back. And as you can see, he kills the mouse. It's 14-14. Neither of us really can kill each other at this point, unless there's an ammo rack. So either I'm going to have the 5,000 damage or not, and then just hope that I've caused enough crew and module damage to complete the mission. Now, at this point, he spotted the mouse, him being very close, so he must have good crew skills. And as you're going to see here, amazingly, I'm going to be able to spot him without him spotting me at all when I take the first shot. If I believe that's the case. And then it's just going to be a game of waiting each other out, see who plays it out smarter. Probably don't play it the smartest, as you're going to see quickly. See, he has not spotted me. I take a shot. That's where I get spotted. He decides to push forward here. Now he's a 1 kill for me, and I'm still a 2-hit kill for him. So I knew I could take a shot. I might play this a bit more aggressively than I should have. But I do get lucky here. I mean, he does not damage me, but unfortunately, I just track him. So he's still both on one hit. Well, he's still a one kill, and I'm still a two-hit kill for him. So I figured maybe I should just wait, see if I can kill him off. But then I realized, maybe not. I back away, but he still damages me, and I'm able to kill him. So as you can see, I was able to complete my primary objective, causing 5,000 hit points of damage. I actually caused about 5,700. And luckily, I was able to injure members or destroy enemy modules, internal modules, by the way, in the number of 3. As you can see, I destroyed the fuel tank and killed the driver in the T-54, and I destroyed the engine in the Borsig. Other than that, I was able to obtain my ace tanker in the T30. I only had maybe 20 games in this tank. So luckily, I was able to get this done fairly quickly. Got a bunch of medals. I obtained almost 1,400 experience points, which was quite a bit more than anybody else, even though the Jagdpanzer caused another 1,000 more damage than me on my team. I also got a couple of medals. As you can see, I was able to make about 41,500 credits, bounced about 1,400 of hit points as well. And that's pretty much it. I was not able to complete the secondary condition. And honestly speaking, I've been trying over the last couple of days to complete this mission. I didn't even think of the secondary conditions. I just kept thinking 5,000 hit points of damage and the 3 modules injured crew members. I totally forgot that the secondary objective was to not have any destroyed of your own, and that could have been easily taken care of by just bringing on board the med pack. And actually, I did have the med pack. I'm not sure who I had injured at this point. I could have used it, and even the repair kit. Probably would have been wiser to take the large repair kit and med pack, and I would have been able to complete the secondary objective. And not sure what the prize is, but this was an easy giveaway. So don't forget to do that before you complete this mission. Thanks, guys, for watching. As always, if you have any questions, ask below.